Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings, Tarot Readings from Heart. I need to turn that around. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading for the 22nd to the 28th of July 2019. So, got a couple of decks that are the decks that I'm using today. It's amazing, I've got about 250 decks at the moment. I'm a collector of tarot, you see, as well. And I bought these about 8 or 9 months ago and never used them. So looking at them again, I thought, oh, actually, these are really good. So we're going to use them today. We're doing your weekly check-in, looking at who you are in the week, Virgo, and the theme of the week. We use the Modern Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis. Looking at the key goal that you've got for the week, the obstacles you need to overcome, and any major accomplishments you're making for the week. We are using the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot, stunning deck by Lana, I think it's Zalna. And then for the what do you need to avoid for the week, what to embrace, and where you can find support if you need it, we're using the Tarot of Wonderland, Tarot in Wonderland. Absolutely amazing deck. Really love this deck. Barbara Moore. They've got to do some of these decks. Seriously, decks like the Morgan Greer and decks like this, they need to be doing it in the massive style, you know, like when you get the Giants tarot cards. They need to be doing, because I think that decks that have amazing illustrations on it, we'd love to lovely to have them in a huge giant version, because these are so beautiful. Spiritual Advice is The Answer is Simple by Sonia Choquette, which I love this deck. Afterwards, we've got your 15 card reading, looking at any other energies coming in, your work, you love finance for the week. We use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin, and for spiritual advice, we can use either the Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue or the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue. Okay, hope that all makes sense. We're going to get shuffling now, and the shuffle is going to be speeded up. So, guys, we've got the cards down. 2 cards came out for your spiritual advice. Who are you then, Virgo, in the week? You are the 8 of Wands. Very proactive. Some of you guys travelling, you might even be going on holiday. Travelling across water is usually the 8 of Wands, planes, that type of thing when you get the 8 of Wands. You might be travelling abroad, some of you guys, for the 8 of Wands this week. Other than that, some of you guys are being really proactive. You've got a lot of ideas, throwing a lot of ideas out there for some of you Virgos. Getting to the gym, some of you Virgos, doing stuff that you haven't done in a long time, because the 8 of Wands is all about being really busy, really proactive and taking action. Okay, sometimes that's long overdue. So sometimes this is getting out of the couch, going to the gym with the 8 of Wands. Sometimes this is about getting more creative and putting some new creative ideas out there. It's about launching new things with the 8 of Wands energy. It's about advancement. Some of you guys are advancing, you're changing. Some of you guys, your vibration is very high this week, or you're kind of manifesting or working on raising your vibration with that 8 of Wands energy, because the 8 of Wands is all about our vibration, and vibration being quite high. And sometimes on cards, the 8 of Wands looks like they're going down because they're hitting the ground, and sometimes they look like they're going up. These ones look like they're going up. What is the theme of the week for you guys? I'd hate that version of the Page of Cups. I just don't like it. This, to me, looks like debauchery, and he looks like a drinker, you know. But the theme of the week, besides what that card looks like, we're just going to go with the theme, okay? You know, the meaning sort of thing. So I think that with the Page of Cups energy, the theme of the week is all about new creative endeavors for some of you guys. I mean, this could be new love as well, because the 8 of the Page of Cups is about flirtation. It's not, for me, a proper love card. It's a card about flirtation, infatuation, you know, showing interest, that type of thing. It's like when you meet someone for the first time, or you know, you've been seeing someone for, say, 3 months. You're usually in the Page of Cups stage. So this could be something to do with either, I think, a new creative endeavor. Maybe there's something to do with a child, or this is something, I think, with the Page of Cups to do with, perhaps it could be a relatively new romance. Maybe there's someone you like, maybe there's someone you fancy, Virgo, that type of thing, or you and someone else fancy each other, that type of thing, and there's a lot of flirtatiousness going on. You guys might be as high as a kite, because the 8 of Wands can also be, especially when it comes to love, you've got butterflies in the stomach with the 8 of Wands, so it's all about all of these new feelings coming to the fore. So that could certainly be it with that Page of Cups energy showing up here, or this could be some form of a creative endeavour as well. What is the key goal for you guys in the week? The Sun, it's to be happy, which is nice. This looks like a very nice reading, actually, Virgo. I mean, your key goal is to be happy. I think that your key goal with the Sun energy is to accomplish something really positive. I think the key goal for the week is to, because the Sun is a neutral card, it means many things. It means to be happy, it means to be content, it means to, you know, explore a new challenge, you know, new possibilities, new opportunities, but it's always a card that represents being optimistic and positive. And I feel that your key goal for the week, just kind of at the base of everything, is to be positive and to be optimistic, because you guys are being the Eight of Wands. Your vibration is up this week for some of you Virgos. You're launching new things. You might be traveling, going somewhere hot in the sun. You know, you might be launching new things. You know, you might have all these new feelings. Maybe there's somebody new on the scene. What is the obstacle you need to overcome this week? Though, the Ten of Cups is reversed. Lack of fulfillment. Lack of fulfillment, or not fulfilling, or something not coming together this week. This could also be, you know, temperamental family issues going on with the Ten of Cups energy reversed. This might also be a separation. So perhaps if you guys are getting out there and you're launching new stuff, and the theme of the week is the Page of Cups energy, for some of you guys it's just going out there and exploring different things, being creative. It could be flirting with new people, that type of thing. It could be a new creative endeavour. Could be getting in touch with your childish side, that type of thing, and blah, blah, blah. It might be that, you know, and it could be a child as well. It might be my goal is to be happy because I need to overcome the obstacle that I've just split up with a partner. So you know, I could understand around this card if you just split up with someone and you need to overcome the obstacle off that you would be doing all of this stuff just to kind of raise your vibrations and just to feel happier. What is the accomplishment that you're making this week? This is Temperance, I think, isn't it? Is it Temperance? No, it's not. Sorry, I'm not good with Roman numerals. It's not even a major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups, I think this is, yeah. You're accomplishing the 7 of Cups. How do you accomplish the 7 of Cups? So I feel that you're looking at different options, different of choices, and I also feel that you're kind of because you can see that she's holding the cups in her hand, and she's standing in a cup, and there's cups around her. So I feel that the accomplishment this week is that you're able to see things in different ways. You're able to look at different ways of maybe achieving this happiness. Because the Seven of Cups is not just about having different options, it's literally about looking at things in different ways. And I think that the accomplishment is that you're able to see things in different ways. And maybe those things that you're seeing in different ways, Virgo, is all about your happiness. How am I going to achieve that? You know, because that's your goal. So it might be your accomplishment is to find several ways that you can find your happiness. Because you are the Eight of Wands. You are being really proactive and really active and getting out there and doing stuff and getting really busy and, you know, launching, you know, creative things and being quite expressive and going to the gym and everything. And it's all because perhaps some of you guys have broken up with someone, because that's the obstacle that you need to overcome with the Ten of Cups reversed. The obstacle also can be with the Ten of Cups reversed, a lack of fulfillment. So a lot of this energy, and it's, you know, in a way, I mean, the Sun is the major off the cards, but this can badly aspect some of this other stuff as well, especially when everything looks really high as a kite around you guys. But at the base of everything, because this is what you need to overcome, this could be at the pit of your stomach. Some of you guys literally feeling really depressed and feeling empty, because the Ten of Cups is not feeling, if this isn't a breakup, then this is probably not feeling fulfilled. So you're doing a lot of stuff to try and kind of, you know, to try and fill a void. I'm seeing a lot of stuff being, that you guys, if this isn't a breakup, I think that this is about you guys trying to fill a void this week. Alright, and you need to overcome that obstacle, because Ten of Cups in the reverse can also be depression. It's meaning, it's often a card that also indicates, I don't feel fulfilled in my life, I feel empty. I feel like, well, what's the point? I've got nothing filling it up. But you're trying to fill it up, which is the main thing. But you need to try and avoid kind of, you know, getting into the frame of mind where, you know, you're sinking back into that dark place. What do you need to avoid? A Knight of Wands. I think this might be a person, Virgo. I think if you're broken up with someone, you need to avoid this person. Because the Knight of Wands, if you need to avoid a Knight of Wands, they're a player. I don't like knights as boyfriends or girlfriends. I really don't like them. They're good to have a bit of fun with, but they're not. He's not really good to sustain anything with. So I think this is a person that some of you guys might need to avoid. Maybe this is the person that you broke up with, showing up here. If this isn't a person, then you really need to avoid rushing into anything with that Knight of Wands, because he's a rusher. He likes to get things done quickly. So if this isn't a person, avoid rushing into anything. Alright, you're trying to establish some form of happiness here, but don't feel that you need to rush to get it, because then that's elation, especially if you've been feeling down with that Ten of Cups reversed. What is it that you need to embrace this week? The Three of Wands energy. You need to embrace that things are going to come together. Three of Wands is about your ships coming in. Alright, so your ships are going to come in. Things are going to come together for you, and you need to believe in that and embrace it. Alright, everything is going to come together in the right... I'm noticing the time. That it's coming on time. It's coming in the right time. Just know, in perfect timing, you're going to get what you want. Embrace that this week, okay? What is the... where can you find support if you need it? The Chariot. Could be a Cancerian person, Virgo. Could also be a motherly figure. Chariots usually represent mothering figures, because Chariot is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is the zodiac sign of nurturing and family, and people who nurture and look after their families. So an Empress type probably, or somebody who has got their life in order, maybe the Chariot. You know, somebody who's, maybe you need to, you know, if you need support, getting into contact with somebody who's been kind of looking after you, or they've been helping you. Chariots aren't just about cards, they're also about people who help you navigate a situation. What is the spiritual advice? 2 cards fell out for you, Virgo. First one is, yeah, there you go, see, have some fun, which you are doing. You are having some fun. Some of you guys, there might be a bit of romance in there with that Page of Cups. Some of you guys, you're doing new creative stuff, you're enjoying yourself. Your goal is to be happy for the week. You're looking at different ways you can achieve that, despite needing to overcome the obstacle of either a breakup or just feeling a lack of fulfillment, possibly depression with that Ten of Cups in the reverse. Just have fun, number one, and invest in your spirit. Yeah, I'm not surprised those came out. Definitely invest in your spirit and have fun this week. Alright, try and overcome the obstacle of, if this is a breakup, then it's a breakup. Try and overcome the obstacle if it's feeling depressed and not feeling a sense of emotional fulfillment in your life. Try and overcome that, and try not to allow that to be at the forefront of your week. Go out and have some fun and invest in your spirit, which is the 8 of Wands as well. Because some of you guys this week are feeling high. But it's not good if you're feeling high if at the bottom of everything there's depression, because this is really just elation then. So just go with the flow. Alright, go with the 8 of Wands, not the 10 of Cups in the reverse if you can. Okay, and look at different ways, because you're accomplishing different ways by the end of the week to be happy. So there's lots of different things that you can be doing to make yourself happy this week. If it's a person, Knight of Wands is a person that's messed you about, avoid that person coming in and out of your life, because this can be an argument as well with this individual. If this isn't a person, then avoid relation and rushing into things, because everything is going to come in perfect timing. 3 of Wands energy showing here. If you need support, go to somebody who's been nurturing and kind and helpful to you with that Chariot energy. Alright, we're going to get on with your 15 card reading. Right, so other energies coming in are the... Oh my god, he shows up again. Who is this dude? Virgo. Same person showed up, the Knight of Wands. This might be an individual showing here. Oh my god, and you've got that Page of Cups again. This looks like some form of a romance with this individual. It looks like there's some flirting going on with this individual this week. And they showed up in your other reading. They showed up in the first reading that we've just done. Page of Cups as your basis for the week, as the theme for the week, and this dude showing up in your avoid section. The Knight of Wands was showing up for you to avoid this person. This looks like you guys are flirting. It looks like a fire sign. It could be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is someone who you're having a lot of playfulness with this week, Virgo. Okay. 8 of Swords, I'm seeing though some mental blockages, restrictions, and some frustration with that 8 of Swords energy. Knight of Swords energy. You might be frustrated with a Virgo. You might be. Both cards represent frustration and anger. So I'm seeing a lot of frustration and anger with those two cards showing there. Because this person is a fool. I think this is love. I think the other reading was kind of talking about a love situation for some of you Virgos. This person showed the two cards that we had in that first reading, Virgo, are showing up yet again. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. This man, this person, male or female, they are a, you know, they're a player. Knight of Wands I often read as the player of the tarot. Because he just likes to, he likes wine, women and song. And you got a fox in the background as well. You know, showing sneakiness and, you know, I don't always see foxes as sneaky, but he's, you know, this is somebody who likes to sniff around and see what's out there, you know. You've got people, can you see in the background, that woman's like, oh my God, look at him, he's on his bike, he's going to crash, blah, blah. This is somebody who can be quite reckless. And I'm seeing a lot of playfulness and flirtation around this individual. But, you know, I don't think it's going to come to anything, because I think you guys are going to end up feeling very frustrated and quite angry with that Knight of Swords energy, because this person's just having a, they're just on a jolly. They're not into any commitment with you, all right? So just be aware of that somebody around you is they just want a jolly. They just want to have a laugh. They're not into any commitment, and that's going to be very frustrating to you. Fools in readings often mean people who don't want to commit in relationships. But in love, and I think this is love, it is saying, though, you could have some victory. You could overcome Five of Swords, turbulence and worry and conflict. Six of Wands talks about victory and success. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So you could be quite victorious in finding a new romance this week for some of you Virgos. There is somebody around you, but this person's no good. No point with that individual. But you could be quite victorious in finding new love. It could be with a more stable individual. And actually, Virgo, that can be you, but I don't think it's you on the card, actually, even though this is your card. I see this as somebody else. They come across as boring, but you know, most women or sometimes men, they want Knight of Wands because they're exciting, and they don't want Knight of Coins because they're boring. But, you know, there's success in new romance coming in for some of you guys. It'll be with somebody who's less exciting than this dude, but they'll be more reliable. This could be a fellow Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn, or just somebody who's far more realistic, grounded, and they don't make empty promises like that Knight of Wands will. You've got a really important decision to make in this situation with the Judgment energy. Are you going to turn away from the Knight of Wands and go towards the Knight of Coins, or what are you going to do about it, you know? You've got a really important decision that you're going to make. Okay, King of Wands. Concerning the King of Wands. Okay. Now, this King of Wands is the same as the Knight of Wands, so I think this is the same person. I think they're the same person because they're the same suit. So I think this is all love. We're going to quickly recap love. This week, Virgo, what I'm seeing for love is there's a douchebag around you. Sorry. I'm seeing a lot of flirtation and nice stuff coming from this Knight of Wands energy. But you guys are kind of feeling really frustrated with that Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords energy showing it. Because this person's just messing about. They're not committed. They're saying stuff, but they're not committing to anything. You know, with the Fool energy sitting there. You could have better luck, though. Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. New relationship, new love. Doesn't have to be a relationship, but certainly something new that's opening up. Also, you could be more successful if you open up your heart. Ace of Cups energy showing here to the Knight of Coins. Possibly somebody who's more... Yeah, they're probably a bit more boring, but they're more reliable, okay? You do have to make a final decision, though, on whether you want to kind of stick around this Knight of Wands, King of Wands, or whether you want to go for somebody more loyal. Also, because that's your card, being Virgo, I feel that you saying also in love, you could be more successful if you open your heart, Ace of Cups energy, to working towards, taking your times and working towards, maybe the Judgment card is talking about a change within yourself here. If you want to find possibly a king and not a boy, as it were. Okay. For work and finances, what have we got here? We do have the Seven of Cups. So lots of opportunities here. Possibly this could be work. Lots of opportunities, partnerships. Two of Cups energy showing here. Contract. Lots of opportunities for partnerships and contracts and agreements. Six of Cups energy. So Six of Cups energy is usually close relationships, or this could be, because it's a child card, it sometimes can be an apprentice scheme, that type of thing in work. Oh, I feel that this is, and you've got Lovers as well. It's almost like working closely as well with that Six of Cups. It's almost like you've got lots of opportunities to agree or partner up. It could be with somebody in the family or somebody that you know really well. And plus you've got this Lovers. It's a contract card as well, the Lovers energy showing here. Some of you guys contemplating a contract. Lovers and the Four of Swords. I don't think it's withdrawing. I think it's contemplating. Some of you guys are contemplating a new contract here, I think, this week. I hope you can see that. Contemplating with that Four of Swords a new contract with the Lovers energy showing up here for work. Some of you guys, you've got lots of opportunities possibly to kind of work with or to agree or to partner up with maybe somebody in the family as well, potentially in terms of work. Okay, let's have a quick look at what your advice is. And the angel answers, I'll just kind of pull a few cards and see what comes up. What is your advice for Virgo? What is your advice for Virgo? What's your spiritual advice this week? What that wants to come out. It says, ask for help from others. That might be something to do with the Six of Cups there. Let's have a look at the other cards if there's anything else. Ask for help from others and trust. Okay, that there's going to be a peaceful resolution. I always kind of pull the cards and then I stop when the cards stop making sense. Okay. Yeah, there's still more cards to go. So it's saying, Virgo, ask for help from others and trust that there's going to be a peaceful resolution. So that was your first message from the universe. Ask for help from others. Trust that there's going to be a peaceful resolution. You need to compromise, the universe is saying, because in perfect time, that situation will improve. Let's see if we can just shove those up. Alright, I like the way that the cards make sense when you put a sentence in there. So we've just got the 6 cards down. One more time, universe is saying to you, Virgo, ask for help from others and trust that in perfect time there's going to be a peaceful resolution. Compromise, because in perfect time the situation is going to improve. I'm going to see if there's any other messages showing up here. Okay, no, that's it. I always stop when the messages stop making sense. Alright, that's your reading for the week, guys. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.